In this terrarium, we're stepping into one of the most insane deserts on Earth, Death Valley in California. The heat is brutal, and the silence is eerie. Here, even the rocks seem to move on their own. From night hunters to ants and spiders, they're all fighting to survive out here. It's a real battle against storms, heat, and dryness, and it's happening right before our eyes. A terrarium, some soil, and a few rocks. At first glance, everything seems simple and lifeless. But Death Valley is far more amazing than we think. Everything here has its own story to tell. About 9,000 years ago, in the valley we now know as DeathValley, the first inhabitants made their mark, the Navarra's spring people. These hunters lived in a time when the climate was much wetter, and the remnants of large lakes made life possible in this harsh landscape. But today, this area has become completely dry and uninhabitable. And one of the reasons for that is a phenomenon called the rain shadow effect. Basically, the mountains prevent the rain from reaching other parts of the region. The temperature here can exceed 50 degrees Celsius. But even under these harsh conditions, life always finds a way to survive. Beneath this dry soil, the roots reach down to absorb moisture from the layers below. Wherever there's vegetation, chances are there are other creatures too. Small beings that play a crucial role in this ecosystem. In the Death Valley, scorpions continue their lives with quiet resilience, silent warriors battling the harsh nature of this unforgiving desert. In the darkness of night, only the moonlight cuts through the unforgiving desert. And out there, some skilled hunters are silently on the prowl, searching for their next prey. In ancient times, the native people of Death Valley relied on local plants and animal meat for food and medicine. Today, the plants in Death Valley have adapted to the harsh conditions, with resilient species thriving in the extreme heat and dryness. Since ancient times, Death Valley has hosted plants and animals, including spiders. They prove that even in Earth's deadliest place, life finds a way. In this dry, harsh environment, with a little attention, signs of life from other creatures can be spotted. Lizards often lay their eggs in warm, protected spots, like under rocks or in cracks, helping the eggs develop in the right conditions. Death Valley is harsh and unforgiving, and only creatures that can adapt to its conditions are allowed to survive. For example, this beautiful spider from the Uranus species belongs to humid environments like forests, and it probably can't adapt to the conditions of Death Valley. Sometimes storms show the harsh power of the desert. In these conditions, this spider doesn't even know where to take cover. It's fascinating that even in the heart of the dryness and heat of Death Valley, water forms. But how? At night, when the temperature drops, the air can't hold the moisture anymore. And as a result, the moisture condenses into tiny droplets that settle on the plants. I was sitting in my office, thinking about which insect might be able to survive the harsh conditions of Death Valley more easily than others. Ants. Ants, in general, have an amazing ability to adapt to rising temperatures and hot climates. This makes them incredibly resilient, helping them thrive in desert and dry regions like Death Valley. Here, besides the animals, even these rocks have their own story. Thousands of years ago, the inhabitants of this region used stones to make hunting tools. And they built their homes in the mountain areas using these stones, with low walls. They also used animal bones to make tools. In Death Valley, there are rocks that move all by themselves. No one pushes them. There's no slope. For years, no one knew how it was possible. But the secret lies in the cold nights and a thin layer of ice. When the wind blows and the ice begins to melt, the rocks slowly glide across the slippery ground, leaving mysterious trails behind them. You might think Death Valley is the hottest place on Earth, but you'd be wrong. The Dasht Elut Desert in Iran, with the highest recorded land surface temperature, is truly the scorching heart of our planet. Thanks for sticking with me. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next videos.